I'm here to bring the cars. Panic erupted among the friends. James ran to the door to open it, but it was locked. The windows were sealed shut, and the fireplace began to sputter, as if the fire itself was afraid. The air grew colder, and they could see their breath misting in front of them. What do we do? Olivia cried out. Just get out of here, Ben shouted, trying to grab everyone and run. But when they tried to move, they felt as though something was holding them back, an invisible force that was keeping them in place. Then the figure stepped closer to Matt. He was frozen, his eyes wide with terror. The figure whispered, "You are the one who invited me in." Matt's face went pale and he opened his mouth to protest, but no sound came out. He had been one to tell the curse story early, and it seemed that by speaking about it, he had unknowingly summoned the spirit. The spirit reached out a cold, skeletal hand and touched Matt's face. He screamed in agony, but no sound escaped. His body went stiff and his eyes glazed over. The rest of the group watched in horror as Matt's body slowly crumpled to the ground, lifeless. Suddenly, the room fell silent. The figure turned and began walking toward the door. As it passed, it stopped and spoke one final time. "This is only just beginning. This will happen every year until there is no one left." With that, the figure vanished into the night, and the door slammed shut behind it. The lights flickered back to normal, and the temperature slowly returned to its usual cold winter chill. But the group of friends was not the same. Matt was gone, and the air felt heavier and darker. They didn't dare to leave the cabin that night. The fear of the cars weighed on their minds. When morning came, they found that Matt's body was gone. There were no signs of struggle, no blood, nothing that explained what had happened. But one thing was clear: curse had been real. And every New Year's Eve after that, the group would gather in the same cabin, waiting in fear for the clock to strike midnight, knowing that the spirit would return, taking one of them each. They never spoke of it again, but they all knew the curse would never end.
Thanks for watching and please subscribe for more updates.